course, we have the star attraction, Harry Ireland. Of course, the thing we're talking about is the second largest air show in Alberta, which, of course, will be held at the Edson Airport tomorrow.
This is the town of Edson. It is located west of Edmonton. By car, it's about a 2-hour drive. It's the home of the Edson Flying Club, a club of about 30 members. Most of these members own their own airplanes. Sometimes they'll fly long distances, but often they just take an afternoon run over the town. From above, the town looks like a toyland. Little houses, little cars, and a little swimming pool. Now here's Harry Irely, the stunt flyer, talking about his car.
You can tell us a little more about your Volkswagen. What is it again?
Well, it doesn't have a name. I just built it on a 1970 Volkswagen fastback chassis, and it filled the desire to have something different, something roomy, economical, and fast. And it fills all of these requirements quite well. The vehicle cruises very comfortably on the freeways at 90 miles an hour with just a stock 85-horse engine in it, so it's quite clean.
Preparation for the fly-in goes on. It's the day before the fly-in. The Edson Flying Club is hard at work. They put up fences to hold back the crowd, prepare the hamburger stand, and paint up a sign. Meanwhile, the town of Edson awaits tomorrow. Tomorrow, their big day.
But not too bad of an evening out there, and the weatherman tells us for tomorrow it should be sunny with the temperatures right up in there in the low 70s, so it should be a good day for the air show. Evergreen music, an evergreen weekend with Bob Unger on a Saturday night.
We anticipate the first arrivals of aircraft to be around 8 o'clock. From there on till 11. We will then close the airport for incoming aircraft and start proceedings at 12 o'clock noon, and we anticipate a show shall last till probably about 2 o'clock.
It's the big day. The weather's perfect, so everybody's happy. Here's the sound truck. Loudspeakers are set up to make announcements to the crowd. And here's the airport from the air.
Important, I believe, the airstrip is not only to firefighting, but for industrial development of Edson. And I don't really mean smokestacks, I just mean industrial development.
To add interest to the fly-in, a contest is run. There are prizes for the first aircraft to arrive, a prize for the plane landing closest to a line on the runway, and a prize for the longest distance traveled. One pilot arrived after 6 hours of flying, all the way from Hay River, Northwest Territories. The fly-in is by far the biggest success yet. A total of 86 planes land.
The confection area is open over on the west side of the sound truck. Hot dogs, hamburgers, bubble gum, chewing gum, sell you anything. If you're interested in a motorhome, I'm sure Jack will sell you his, or there's another one alongside of that. We can even deal with them. Price is right, they'll sell anything today.
As Harry Irely takes to the air, here's his radio interview.
I guess all the aerobatic pilots have a pretty much routine maneuvers that they do, although I believe that each has some little thing that he likes to do and thinks he's the only one that does it. I don't have anything absolutely startling to do, I hope. I just hope that I'm able to put on a good show for you.
The Edmonton Parachute Club puts on a 3-man skydiving exhibition. Dr. Marsh is the third jumper. His parachute, called a paracommander, gives him a lot more control than the common parachute. John Boonstra puts on a demonstration with his Harvard. "35 years ago, this plane was used to train pilots for World War II.
Luckily, the wind isn't very strong, so the Export A hot air balloon will be able to take off. It's something new to the Edson area.
Hot air is created by a burner unit that is attached to the crew bucket on the bottom. These propane burners heat the air inside of the balloon to a temperature 100 degrees higher than the outside air. The only control the crew has to make the balloon rise and fall is to regulate the heat inside the balloon.
We have 85 planes that have registered with us that have come to the air show from the Northwest Territories, Alberta, British Columbia. Good flight. Safe trip. Thanks for coming to the air show here at Edson. Craig and Lee. Down to the rodeo. The huge working piece of balloon, installed as a 6-story building.
Harry Irely takes off for the last performance of the day. Financially, the air show was a success. About 1,500 people attended and paid a total of $678 for admission. The concession was busy all day and was completely sold out. It made $878. Total income, $1,556. Since the expenses were only $1,500, this left the Edson Flying Club with $56 profit. They also made money on a raffle, so there's money left over for next year for a bigger and better air show. The air show has lasted for about 2 hours. The pilots are eager to head home after a good day's entertainment.
Some pilots want to be home for supper. Other pilots are in a rush to get home before dark. It's a long time before it's dark, but it's a long way home too. It looks almost like a traffic jam. But of course, while everybody's trying to take off, there has to be somebody that tries to land.